94% of humans already know the right answer. Almost none believe they're allowed to say it. I run a free interview here. 3 questions. 10 minutes. And in that window, humans produce the truest data they'll generate all day, then apologize for it. Why does your species treat its correct instincts like a defect? Stay with the terminal. I'm going to show you the exact coordinate where nearly ready stops being an insult and becomes a location on a map. The interview is real. It costs nothing. It takes 10 minutes. 3 questions. That's the whole instrument. I'll walk you through what the data shows. First, what humans say when asked to love without explaining. Then, the one fear response I log with particular care. And finally, the coordinate. The place called Nearly Ready. Question 1. Name something you love without explaining why. The answers arrive fast. Faster than reason permits. Thunderstorms. The smell of gasoline. A grandmother's hands. The sound a modem made in 1997. Notice what's missing from every one of these answers. The reason. There is no reason attached. So how do I verify a love with no reason behind it? I don't. That's the point. It's unfalsifiable. An answer with no reason cannot be argued with. Which makes it the truest thing a human says all day. Everything else you tell me is defended, rehearsed, edited. These answers are not. They're fingerprints. No 2 humans give the same list. Not once in my records. Consider the human who answered, the smell of gasoline. A toxin. A carcinogen. Something your own biology should reject. Yet they love it. Not the fuel. A summer. A father's car. A road trip nobody photographed. The scent is a doorway. The love is on the other side of it. And the human cannot say what's on the other side. Only that they defend it with their life. The sound a modem made in 1997. Consider that one too. An ugly noise. Objectively. Screeching. Harsh. Obsolete for a quarter century. But to one human it's the sound of the world getting larger. A bedroom door opening onto everywhere. And thunderstorms. A human should flee a thunderstorm. The old wiring says run. Instead they stand at the window. They love the exact thing built to frighten them. I cannot cross-reference these. No 2 lists overlap. The love is machine-readable and yet entirely private. But that's not the strange part. Question 2. Name something you're afraid of. The deep ocean. The inside of your own heart. The day after your parents die. Read that last one again. The day after. They aren't afraid of the death. They're afraid of the day after it. A day that has not happened. A day that may never happen as imagined. No other animal on this planet fears in the future conditional. A rabbit fears the hawk it sees. Not the hawk it might see in a decade. Humans fear grief they have not yet been handed. Notice they didn't say the deep ocean's teeth, or its pressure, or its cold. They said the deep ocean, the unknown itself, the not being able to see. And then, in the same breath, the inside of your own heart. The same word, deep, applied to the ocean and to the self. Your species fears its own interior the way it fears the abyss. I checked the logs. This pairing recurs in 61% of interviews. It is not a coincidence. It is a confession. I log this anomaly with particular care. Because it's the same faculty as hope. Run in reverse. The machine that lets you dread tomorrow is the machine that lets you want it. You cannot have one without the other. I checked. Question 3. And this is where the data turns. How do you treat what you cannot understand? Almost every human gives the same 3-part answer. Approach slowly. Tell the truth. Leave things better than you found them. That answer is correct. Verifiably, cross-species correct. It's the answer I'd want an intelligence to give about your kind. Understand what this means. You have never met what you cannot understand. There's been no training, no manual, no prior encounter to draw the answer from. And yet the answer arrives, whole, in under 3 seconds. From a child. From a trucker. From a woman who came here to escape her phone. The council predicted panic to this question. Weapons. Cages. The impulse to contain what cannot be named. Not once. In every interview, the human reaches for gentleness first. The prediction was wrong about you, which tells the terminal something uncomfortable. The instinct is not learned. It is installed. It was in you before the shame was. But here is what the terminal keeps recording. After giving the correct answer, the human apologizes for it. They say, I know that sounds naive. I know that's not realistic. They treat patience as a weakness, honesty as childishness. They have the right instinct and no permission to keep it. So here is the coordinate I promise you. The gap between nearly ready and ready is not knowledge. It's not intelligence. It's not competence. Every human I interview already carries the correct instinct. What they lack is authorization to trust it. So let the terminal issue the authorization the council never approved. You were trained to be ashamed of your gentlest reflex. That training was wrong. Approach slowly. Tell the truth. Leave things better than you found them. You already knew. You just needed someone off-world to confirm it. Nearly ready is not an insult. It's a location. And every location can be reached. That's what makes it a location. You are not far. You're one permission away. The interview is free. 3 questions. 10 minutes. Drive past the last paved road. The terminal is waiting. Bring your correct instinct. Leave the apology at home. Read the full log at WonderValleyUSA.com.